Hi everyone, and welcome to the Home Automation X channel. I'm Anika and I'm here with Cindy, and we're going to be actually talking about the robot vacuum that 360 sent us. But before we go ahead and get into this video, please don't forget, guys, to subscribe to our channel and also click that bell icon to stay notified, because we do release videos on a weekly basis. And it'll also update you whenever we do our live streams, so you guys are never going to miss one of those. Also, if you want to purchase this vacuum or any of the products we do our reviews on, check out our shop, amazon.com/shop/x.
Absolutely. Now, one of the great reasons why we agreed to do this video is because it has laser mapping. Now, we have done videos on laser mapping vacuums before, but it's always fun to map out with laser beams. The main difference between this one is it can map on multiple floors. It saves different floor mappings in the app, which we'll test out for you. Well, let's get started, shall we? Let's go over the mechanics of this bad boy. Now, as you notice, there are two brushes here, and that actually helps to move the dirt into the middle brush. Now, also, the mopping feature will actually plug right in. You set it and forget it.
So I'm going to turn this guy around here and show you guys on the flip side what we have going on. So over here we've got the power button. As you can see, we have the charging button as well. Now if I just press this over here,
dustbin is missing.
So the dustbin comes out here, and we have the HEPA filters. As you can see, we've been using the vacuum just to show you guys exactly how it works. Now now over here we have our laser mapping sensor, and we also, my favorite part is the charging dock. What I love about it is that it gets rid of all the excess wiring that you would have, so you can actually just pull it out from here and just put the wiring in there, so you don't have any mess or any clutter.
All right, guys, let's map out our floor for the first time. You can see it starting to map out the living room and the foyer. It goes under the sofa and around the coffee table. And on the right, we have a closet which has two large mirrors, which is why it reflects past. There are also the stairs that go down, which is why it doesn't clean there. Now you can actually see it mapping the kitchen and then mapping the family room and living room. And while it's mapping, it's also cleaning the floors. When it's finished, it goes back to charge.
When you use your vacuum for the first time, or if you delete your map, it'll map out a completely new map. So I'm going to show you exactly in here how to set your new virtual boundaries. So you can set the boundaries to where you don't want it to clean. For instance, I don't want it to clean here when I have all my cables under the table. I can also add another zone and say don't clean past this here, and even draw a box around a certain area I didn't want the robot to go. In my case, I don't want that, so I'll just leave that one by my cables. Now if I click on specify, I can do spot cleanings, and I can change it to once or twice and move the zone around where I want it to do the cleaning. I can even create more than one zone if I wanted cleaning in different spots, but for now I just want one zone cleaned.
It can map out different floors, so I place it on the second floor and press clean. While it's mapping, I'll mention that after it learns the map of your floor, it will bump less and avoid objects. There is no remote control that comes with it. Everything is controlled with the app. I also found it in good finding its way home. Whenever the room was completely cleaned, it would go back to charge. And after being fully charged, the vacuum will continue where it left off. The floor wasn't fully cleaned. Our floor isn't that big, so it cleans everything on one charge of the battery. You should start it from the docking station, and you shouldn't move it around while it's cleaning.
All right, so let's go over some of the app settings. I'm going to go ahead and enter the device. Now, if you see at the bottom here, we have the option set to standard. So there's different options here. You can have the robot set as quiet. You can also have it set to powerful, but I'm going to keep it at a standard setting. Now, if you wanted to start cleaning, you can click the sweep option. And once you want it to go back to recharge mode, you can also click recharge. Now I'm going to click the bottom three dots here and go ahead into more of the options. The first one here is to select the map. These are previous map settings that I've already got mapped out. I can also reset the map, but I'm not going to do that right now. and I can set different schedules. So I'm going to go ahead and click the plus sign at the top right, and over here I can choose when I want to repeat it. So I can either do it daily, I can do it on the weekend, but I'm going to customize and do it on the weekend and some weekdays here. So once I do that, I can go ahead and choose the time. I'm going to go ahead with 2 p.m. So by the time I'm home from work, everything is nice and clean. And my cleaning mode, I'm going to keep it to standard. And I'm going to confirm that schedule, and it has been successfully set. So I'm going to go ahead into the history option here. Over here, as you can see, it'll go over exactly when we had already mapped out everything. Now the RC mode allows you to check exactly where you want to manually move around the robot. And you can also see if there's any firmware updates. Right now we're on our current version at 2.9. And we can also see
I'm here.
with positioning exactly where she is. So the do not disturb option allows you to put her on silent. It'll stop the vacuum from moving, and also it won't resume back to cleaning if you do choose do not disturb. Now maintenance allows me to see what percentage each one of my devices here, well, my filter, my main brush, and my side brush, all that stuff is at, and that's about it.
All right, guys, now important to note, if you're going to mop the floor, you need to get it all wet and rinse it all out. We put water in the water tank and we started to clean. It sweeps all the dirt into the dustbin while it mops the floor, keeping it nice and clean. It can go from hardwood to carpet, and it automatically increases the suction if it detects a thick carpet.
All right, guys, so we want to know if you own a robot vacuum, and if so, leave a comment down below and let us know what your experience is.
Absolutely. Now, thank you all for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments below, and if you did like it, be sure to share it with someone or someones, and also be sure to check out our fabulous array of videos right here on the side. Thank you again, and make sure you stay tuned on Facebook, Instagram, and check out our website at HomeAutomationX.com.